Hi, this is Mr. Skanes with Instrument Fundamentals for the Tuba. This is our final tuba video in the series. In this video, we're going to learn how to blow the water out of the instrument before we put it away, and we'll learn how to oil the valves and keep the instrument clean and in working condition. So the first thing you want to do before you put your tuba away each day, you want to blow the water out of it. Otherwise, the water can get out somewhere and ruin the finish, and it's not good for the instrument. So there's a couple water keys on this instrument that you're going to want to empty out. The first one, which will have the most water in it, is down at the bottom of our lead pipe. And that's where most of our water will collect. So you want to do this, tilt it so the water can drain out here. You're just going to pinch that, and you're going to blow air through the instrument. Give it a few shots. Try and keep your legs out of the way so you don't get your saliva all over your pants and stuff. And then there's another one that you're going to want to also blow out. It's down from our third valve here. You know, again, just pinch it. It opens up, blow some air through the instrument to get it out of there. You don't need to buzz your lips to do this. And certainly in the middle of a performance, if you hear a little water buzzing and you're playing, you can do it quietly by just blowing air rather than buzzing your lips. You may also want to pull a slide. Each of these has a slide that pulls out and you can dump as well if that doesn't take care of the situation while you're playing. So that takes care of getting the water out of the instrument when you're done playing each day. The other thing you may need to do before you play each day is oil the valves if they're sticking. So that can be a little tricky. First thing you want to do, get some oil. You're going to unscrew the valve cap here. And once it's all the way off, the key's going to pop up a little bit, like that. And what you're going to want to do is pull it up just a little bit and drop a few drops of oil down the side. And then you can also flip it over and get the other side of the valve too. These are big valves. Just a few drops will do it. Put it back down. You're going to want to make sure the valve is in the right position before you screw the valve cap down, otherwise it won't play. So the way you do that is just rotate this around till it locks into place. See, it's out of place. As I rotate around, it'll drop down into place. Now you know it's aligned properly. You can go ahead and screw the valve cap back down, which can be tricky. Sometimes you got to go backwards to get it aligned. And then just screw it back down. You can do that for each of the valves. And you have to do this every few days. You may have to, if they start sticking, certainly oil them, and that should eliminate the problem. What you don't want to do typically is unscrew them all and pull the pistons out because then they may get mixed up. And if that happens, there is a number on these pistons. It's actually right here on the top. It's hard, I don't even know if I could show it to you in the video, but it's on the top of this piston. And you can see the little plug on the side that has to line up with the casing there. All right, I'm back in place. So if you get them mixed up because you pulled them all out, there are numbers on there. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, once you've oiled it, screw it back down. Do the other two. So that's it for oiling the pistons. In worst cases, you may need to pull them out and soak them in a CLR water solution. Helps get rid of some of the gunk if they're really sticking and the oil is not helping. The other thing you need to do periodically is wipe the tuba down with a rag. Get all your oil and fingerprints off of it so it looks nice. And it's certainly nicer to play a clean instrument than one that's all grungy and dirty. So do that as well periodically, and this thing will work for you and it'll look nice, and you'll sound good. Anyway, that's it. That concludes our instrument fundamentals for the tuba. So see you in one of our other videos.